back to my channel. I missed you guys. I know it's been a while, but y'all are about to get like 4 videos back to back, and I'm super excited. So we are back today with another video for weeks 24 and 25. And before we get started, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, share, hit that notification bell, tell all your friends to watch. Okay? All right, let's get started. So weeks 24 and 25, they were kind of hectic. A lot of hectic actually. So yeah. All right, symptoms. So back pain. Back pain is there. It's getting a little bit more intense at this point. Boobs have been very, very sore at this point. They are definitely growing and filling up and doing all the things that they need to be doing. And I feel it. Sciatic nerve pain, y'all. It's only on my left side. I do get it on my right side sometimes, but it's mainly on my left side, and it is like the worst. Like, it's so bad. I hate it. It's so bad. Lightning crotch. Okay, so for those of you who do not know what this is, lightning crotch is like you're getting sharp, just like pains through your crotch, through your vagina. Like, it just feels like lightning bolts are just like shocking you. Like, it really hurts. It's terrible. It's annoying and it hurts and it's terrible. Braxton Hicks are still here. I get them every now and again. I have had a few intense ones here lately. So, yeah. Super thirsty. I have been super thirsty. And definitely trying to keep myself from becoming dehydrated. So I have been drinking extra water. Dry face, dry lips. I know that it's probably part of the weather as well, because it has been very cold lately. Of course, we are going into winter, and yeah, so my lips and face have been like extremely drier than usual. So I feel like it's a mix of both pregnancy and weather. And those are all the symptoms I've had for weeks 24 and 25. Cravings, I have had none still. Like, I'm not craving any particular thing. I'm just hungry. So that's still the same from the last video. What is my app saying? So my app is telling me that baby is still the size of a papaya. So, well, not still, is the size of a papaya. From weeks 24 through weeks 27, it says that baby will be the size of a papaya. So it also says music and voices will now leave an impression on baby. Baby's spine has 1,000 ligaments, 150 joints, and 33 vertebrae. The blood vessels are busy developing inside the lungs and the nostrils. Baby may cover ears with hands if there is a loud noise. I do notice like a sharp jolt of movement if there's something loud or, you know, something banging or something, but yeah. Baby weighs about 1.6 pounds, and the lungs are developing air sacs, and baby's eyes are completely developed at this point. So baby's still growing in there. 1.6 pounds. That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. And so that's all my app has really said. Let's see. Yeah, that's all my app has really said for these 2 weeks. So we're moving along. And it's kind of like getting down to the wire. I'm still waiting to get to like that 10-week countdown is when I know I'm probably going to be at my worst. So emotions are going to be very, very high for me. Like, everything, I know I'm going to be like a total mess at the 10-week countdown. For doctor's appointments. So during these 2 weeks, I have had 2 doctor's appointments, and we're going to get to that. Okay, so I had a doctor's appointment on the 5th of November. And it was just my regular doctor's appointment that I was supposed to have, but I also had to do the 1 hour glucose test. I did record myself drinking a little bit of it. I will insert a clip now. Hi guys, good morning. So today is Friday, November the 5th, and I have a doctor's appointment. And you have to drink the special drink this morning. So I had to drink this in 5 minutes. I need to start it like right now. I got orange. I have to drink it in 5 minutes. I got up super early so that I could eat something because I can't eat after this or drink. So here we go. So yeah, it was disgusting. I didn't really like it, but whatever. I was, however, a little excited only because I was still coming out of the whole COVID thing. And so my taste and smell were like on and off, like hit or miss. And my taste that day was kind of like miss. So I could kind of taste it. And what I did taste, it was disgusting. The sweetness itself is just, I can't, it's just too sweet for me. But at least I didn't have to get the like full blow of it because my taste wasn't all the way there. But I did do the orange flavor. I had to drink it an hour before I went to my appointment. I got to my appointment, they checked my blood, and then we did the rest of my appointment, which was just measuring the belly, hearing baby's heartbeat. Doctor asked if I had any questions, anything to go over. I said no. But I failed, yes, failed, a big fat F, my 1 hour glucose test. I failed it. So the nurse called me, so that was a Friday. I think the nurse called me like Monday or Tuesday, and she was like, yeah, you failed. So we need you to come in for the 3 hour glucose test tomorrow. And so I was like, of course I was freaking out because with Layla, I passed my 1 hour. And so when she said I failed, I immediately started freaking out. Like I called Rob, I was like crying. And I was like blaming myself, trying to figure out like what I wasn't eating healthy. Like I need to change my lifestyle again. Even though I really, pregnancy cravings, I eat bad, but we really do not eat like terrible. And so of course I just like went through all of the emotions. And just thinking like I have to pass the second one because what if I do get GB, which is gestational diabetes, for those of you who don't know. And so I was just freaking out. So the next morning I had to go to the doctor. I had to be there at 9:45. And the lab tech took my blood then. After she took the first tube of blood, I then had to drink the drink again in 5 minutes. I had to sit there and drink it in 5 minutes. And then I had to stay at the doctor's office for the next 3 hours. So I went back out to the lobby. I had a corner with my laptop and stuff. And after an hour, they checked my blood again. And then I had to go back and sit for another hour, and they checked my blood again. And then I had to sit for the last hour, and they checked my blood again. And then I was free to go. Mind you, I could not eat anything before that morning. So I couldn't eat anything after 7 p.m. the night before or drink anything either the night before or the morning of. And so I was starving. I couldn't drink water. I was starving. I was thirsty. I was irritated. I was like, this is stupid. Like I was like over it. And so by the time she finished, I was like hungry. I had snacks in my bag that were like okay, but I needed food. But the good news is I did pass my 3 hour glucose test, and I'm so happy, of course, because I didn't want anything to be wrong, and I did not want to have to do it again. She did tell me like if you throw this up or if you drink something, like we're gonna have to do it again. Some people have to do like 5 hour ones, and I was like, absolutely not. So the good news is I did passed my 3-hour glucose test. I'm so excited, so happy. And then we have another appointment, which is 4 weeks out for December the 3rd. And then after that, I will be starting every 2 weeks up until so usually it's week 36 that you start your weekly. But up until my week 34, I think, or 5, I'm starting my like weekly visits like a week or 2 early. And it's not because anything is wrong or anything like that. I've had past cervical issues, and so we're already starting cervical checks on the December appointment. So it's just something that my doctor wants to do, just to make sure that baby is like staying in there and not trying to come. And so yeah, I'm in a few groups on Facebook, and moms were like, I was kind of looking at what, they were saying about their glucose test and things like that. And some people were asking like, what can you do to pass it? And I kind of was thinking the same thing, like trying to find that stuff. But in all honesty, sometimes your body just needs more than an hour it's a sugary drink. The nurse told me that drink has double the amount of sugar that her Pepsi on her desk had. So I was like, yeah, and we're not like soda drinkers. Maybe every once in a while I'll drink some soda, but I'm not even like a big soda person. So I was like, oh gosh. So some people just can't. Some people, you need a longer time. My scores were, I can't even remember what my score was for my 1 hour, but my scores for the 3 hours were like perfect. And so yeah, my body just needed more time. Like, that's a lot to be taking in at one time, and then an hour later you want my sugar to be fine. Like, it's not. So anybody that goes through that, do not freak out. I'm pretty sure everything will be okay if you have to do the 3-hour or 5-hour one, besides you just being irritated, hungry, and just over it. I really feel like everything will be okay. And then if not, just good luck, and just watch what you're eating. Make sure your water intake is great, and all of the above. I was like really sad because I didn't think they were going to schedule it that quick, and so I was like, if they schedule it during like the week of Thanksgiving, I'm gonna be so mad, because I was so ready to like eat food. But no, that didn't happen. And so that really made me excited. And I think that's it for this one. For this vlog, it was short. Like, that was the only interesting thing that happened to me. And so that was it. Like, nothing else has been really interesting about. I have started like a bunch of lists as far as like hospital bags, but they're started. They're not like finished, and they're not done. I've just kind of been sitting around like, starting stuff. I can definitely tell that I'm starting to get into nesting. We have been ordering some things like baby room mods, and so I'm like, Rob, as soon as they get here, we gotta put it together. And he's looking at me like, no, like, you're like, calm down. But he is like that. Like, he's like, we have time, and in my mind, we don't have time, because it is almost the end of November and we don't have time. Like, you know what I mean? So I'll end up like doing it myself. Not really, but I'm gonna make him do it. Other than that, that's it, guys. I will see you for the next vlog. So the next vlog is going to be weeks 26 and 27. And yeah, we'll see you later. You'll see the bump after this. Okay, bye.